expedition, and about 5 or 10 minutes, a few tigers and elephants paid attention, but the fact is, my daughter got very bored because there was a lot of setting up stuff and getting the animals looking right, and off she went, and I had to kind of run and chase after her. And she found, there is in Central Park near the zoo, there's a merry-go-round, and she had never seen a merry-go-round, and the music sort of drew her to it, and there she was watching this merry-go-round, and I arrived with the camera, you know, no elephants or tigers in sight, and I realized that suddenly she found something that really knocked her out. So we filmed it. She gets on the merry-go-round and we film that. And I thought, you know, if you're making films about live people and you don't have a script, you should let them decide what to do and you shouldn't decide for them. And that was kind of the last time I had to learn that lesson.
With all that handheld camera work that you then later went on to do, how do you feel about the Steadicam? That came along a little later for you. But
well, the Steadicam was just, it made me look like a paraplegic or something. I kind of didn't want to sort of weight the whole thing down with equipment, or even, I didn't want to appear to know about equipment that the people I was filming didn't know. I mean, I wanted to get rid of all of that. It was like, that's kind of narration for me in a film. I was like, I wanted it to be like a home movie, you know, at your family's party where your aunt gets drunk and falls in the pool. I wanted it to have that quality, that you didn't set it all up to be something else.
What did you think about Dylan, working with him?
Well, we got to be very good friends. We're still partners, you know. We shook hands on it. We didn't even sign a piece of paper. We just 50-50, and it's been 50-50 ever since.
Oh, that's great. Now, you made a movie many years later, right? Didn't you follow up some of that stuff?
Yeah, we did Howard Hawk, who was the other. You see him once in a while. He was Jones's husband. I had a camera. He shot some stuff during the concerts, but I didn't use any of this stuff because I was so set on not having it be a music film, you know. And then later, when I started looking at some of the things that Dylan did, especially the songs, what I think of as the love songs, which you don't think twice. So I realized I missed something important. So we made a little kind of coda to go with the thing, in which it's a gentler, nicer Dylan, certainly, and there's a lot of Howard's film in there of him singing. And I kind of, when I think back, I kind of like the way he sang the songs, because they were what drew people, you know. Those songs were throwaways. It wasn't exactly pop music, but it was something that people hadn't heard before, or they hadn't listened to it.
I was wondering about how many cameras on some of the concert scenes, because there was one cut I noticed where you had it straight on, and then all of a sudden we do have a far back